Hey, Chad here, and welcome back to White Label Masterclass. In this video, we're going to talk about what I call the strategic checklist. So this is the foundation that will help you know what decision to take, what kind of product or products you'll need to choose from all the white label products or private label right products, and what strategy to follow and what target audience you have, and a lot of other questions need to be answered just before you start really working on your white label project. All right, so this is really important. Be patient here. It may take 20 minutes to finish to do this video, but this is the place where you begin to understand in what direction we are going. Okay, so follow with me here. See the questions, try to answer those questions. You may not know the answer of all the questions that I'm asking here, but still take a piece of paper, begin to putting down the questions and the answers, because based on those answers you will know what strategy to follow. And this is what we'll be talking about in the other upcoming videos. All right, so this is, as I said, the foundation. This is really important. First thing you should ask yourself is, what's your objective here? What do you want to do right now specifically? All right, this is really important, because we're not just talking about, hey, taking a product, making a makeover, and then reselling it, and that's it. This is not how it's done. All right, so let's see what you need in this moment. What is your objective? Do you want to build your list? And when we're talking about list, you want to build a freebie list or a customers list. All right, you have to ask yourself, of course, everybody would prefer to have a customers list, and this is what I want to push you to do. But still, you can also build a freebie list and then feed them with content and convert them from cold prospects to warm prospects, and then give them an offer where they would buy your product. All right, but the thing is, you have to, if you have a list, if you're already working on that, maybe you're not interested. But if you do not have a list at all, this is where you should start really. The first project, if you do not have a list, the first project with the white label masterclass should be a list building project, because this is the easiest way and the best way to sell. Anybody telling you something different, he's lying, right? I'm telling you this blatantly. 95% of the sales online, if we're talking about digital products, software, and also if we're talking about info product, is done through email marketing. Yes, there are ads online, you see all the time, you see on Facebook and on Google and everywhere else, ads, but those ads mostly would lead you to an opt-in page. Most of the time it's a place where they're trying to collect your email, so that there is a conversation made and they can start to market to you. All right, so this is the way to go. All right, having a list is really essential. All right, so this may be your objective, but maybe you have other objectives in this moment. Maybe you want to enhance your funnel, you want to add more products, you want to maximize the profits from the person that is buying your front-end product, and you want to offer him other stuff that would fit with your product, your front-end product, that would add value, but that also would maximize your profit. So maybe this is what you want. Another kind of objective is building your brand as an expert, and basically there are really a lot of ways to do that, but one of the easiest or easier ways to do that is producing, coming with valuable products and building a list of customers. Every time you come with a new product, you show your market and you show your customers that you know what you're talking about and that you are a person that is adding value. All right, so this is a long-term kind of strategy, and having more products helps that, and using white label products is, of course, it's a shortcut to be able to come with more products beyond what you are offering, that is your own original digital product. All right, maybe your objective is reselling it for fast profit, just flipping, buying something, just making some changes and reselling it. All right, that's not the easiest way to do it, but it's possible, and I'm going to show you in what case and how to do it. But you have to know from the beginning why you are buying a white label product and how you are going to use it. All right, maybe you want to use white label products for, to build your bonus packs. All right, because we know very well, to push people and to motivate them to buy a product, if it's yours or if it's an affiliate product, it's good to have a list of bonuses or a bonus pack that would fit very well with the product sold and would add value and would be valuable for the customer. All right, so this is another way to do it. Still, it's how we do it that would make a difference. So this is the first question you ask yourself: what's your objective right now? What you want to do, so you would know what kind of products you need, what you need as a white label and what you need to do with it. All right. Second question: what's your market? What's your niche? What's your sub niche? All right. So here, this is, so we're not going to do a course about, choosing your niche. You have to, if you are on this program, you already know in what direction you are. Is it, is it wealth, health, relationship, or maybe something else? If it's wealth, there are also a lot of sub niches. Is it, we're talking about how to manage money? Are you talking about how to make money online? Are you talking how to enhance your existing profits? Is it, there are a lot of sub niches, and in that there is also the internet marketing niche, but this is a small part of the wealth niche. And even there, if you are in the internet marketing niche, maybe you are going and drilling into something very specific. Maybe you are just talking or specializing in list building, or maybe you are specializing in a specific kind of traffic, or maybe on video marketing, So really know and decide, where you are going and what sub niche you are choosing and in what you are specializing in. Okay, this is really important. When you do that, also, of course, you have to determine what's your audience. All right. So here, is it an offline audience? Is it, is it maybe there are local marketers, or maybe there are, some marketing managers in small companies? Is it there are entrepreneurs, or maybe it's an online audience? So you have to you have to know who you're talking to, and you have to, of course, analyze the social demographics and what are the interests of those people. And we'll have maybe a short video on that using some existing tools online. All right, but you need to answer this question even from now to know who you are talking to. Maybe you are talking just to women, so this is already a specific, totally different business than just talking to anybody, because there is different language, there is a different different way of selling. All right, so you have to answer also this question. Another question you want to answer is, in what format are you delivering your digital product? Is it an ebook? Is it an audio product? Is it a video? Is it a series of mind maps, or is it a workbook? Is it something multimedia using all those that I mentioned above? Is it a software? Maybe it's a SaaS software, meaning service as a software as a service, or that that is online, or is it a WordPress plugin? There are a lot of options here, so you have to also know what you're delivering, in what format. If it's a mix of format, maybe there are even graphics templates. I didn't write here, but it could be also that, right? So you have to choose also, the format of delivery, but then you have to see what kind of product what's the core element of your product. All right. Is it an information product? Is that the core? And maybe even if you have maybe a software that goes together, that complement the product, but you have to decide what's the core, what's the most important part, what you are really selling, So is it a software? Is it a series of templates? It could be graphics templates. It could be web pages. It could be WordPress themes. There are different ways, different kind of templates. It could be also some business templates, like a series of checklists. So decide what's the core of what, and what's really the product, the main product, or maybe it's a mix of all these, So you have to know also here, you know, you have to answer very clearly what you're coming up with. So this is, you know, it's like an architect. He will not just, you know, put a brick today, a window tomorrow without knowing in advance, you know, the plan, what are the elements and what he wants to create. You have to think the same way. Think as an architect at this moment. You have to plan ahead what you want to create and what you want to deliver, right? Now we come to also more relevant things related to the white label market. What rebranding elements are you using? What are you doing? Are you changing the name, the logo, the colors, and each one, you know, if you already have some ideas or answers, you just have to note them down, the name of the product you have in mind. The kind of logo. Maybe you are not, you know, you're not a designer, you're not, you know, deciding right now what you're doing as a logo, but maybe you have an idea what you want to convey, what are the colors, the graphics, what you want to have in the sales page, and also how you're going to deliver your product. Is it something that is it to download? We'll go more into details, but you know, you have to know also in advance, you know, how you are doing everything related to the brand. All right. Now, a really important question that you should also have an idea and try to answer is, what's your profit model? All right. So I listed here a few. We'll go really into details in the module called the profit blueprints, but just in advance, you know, you can think from now, you know, is it something related to list building? You know, list building profits, what it means that while you are building your list, you are also exposing your prospect to an upsell where you are selling something and you can make money while you are building your list. Are you following the fast cash profit model, meaning just flipping, buying something and then reselling it? Is the fire sale profit model, meaning are you trying to build here a special offer, a fire sale where you have maybe 6 products, maybe 12 products all together and bundled and offered for a special price? All right. Is it a product launch profit model? So maybe you are taking a white label product and trying to make a classical launch. Now, this is the most difficult way the most difficult model to follow, but if it works, is extremely profitable. I did that. It worked very well for me, and I'm going to show you how to do it and with what kind of products. It doesn't work with any product. All right. So you have to know from now, or you have to already think about what kind of, business model and profit model. Maybe you are following the membership profit model. All right. Here it's about building, for example, let's say you are building a membership site that answers everything related to WordPress, right? This is a great idea. Even if I'm telling it to you, you know, even if 2 of you are creating membership sites related to WordPress, there is demand for that. All right. So if you know that, you would look for products related to WordPress, tutorials, plugins that you could resell, or any other templates, WordPress themes, you know. So the membership model works very well if you know how to do it and what to choose as the main offer. All right. Maybe you're following the funnel profit model. This is the smartest way to sell white label products, and I'm going to show you how. All right. Or you are looking for bonus profits. We talked about this earlier, you know, creating a bonus pack for affiliate offers or for your own offers. Still, even if you seem that for sometimes we're repeating ourselves, try to answer those questions. Really, it's essential, and you will see why in the next in the upcoming videos. All right, we're almost over here. Another question you should answer is, how are you delivering your product? Are you just delivering your product, sending an email inside the email, or sending an email with a link to a download page? Are you delivering maybe a PDF file with some text and then all the links related to what you are delivering? Are you creating a download page? Are you creating a page that actually embeds a video tutorial in it. So instead to just give the videos for download, it's much smarter to have your lessons inside your own web page, so you could monetize more and you could keep the branding, you know, and keep the relationship with your audience. All right. Or maybe you have a membership site where you deliver your content or your product. So depending on what product and what objectives you have, you can choose one of those delivery models. Finally, once you know here, you answered most of those questions, you will know what kind of resources you need. You know what tools you need, maybe a page builder, maybe some stuff you can outsource, you know. So this is something that, you know, is good to list, so you know from the start what you need and how to build your project. All right. So I hope this was not confusing for you. I hope you understand that it's really important to have the big picture and also to answer specifically those questions. As I said, even if you don't know the answers for all those questions, start to look for your answers here, because depending on that, you will know really what to choose and what blueprint to follow and how to use your white label product for maximum success. All right. I hope this was useful, and talk to you in the next video. Ciao.